I'm so tired today, people. I overworked last week and then I was working yesterday as well. I was doing client readings yesterday, trying to catch up. I'm almost there. I got two more readings from 2 months ago and then I've caught up. So please make appointments. Make appointments. I need the money to buy packaging for the oils. Okay. Okay, so somebody said to me, okay. So someone said to me yesterday, what happened? Some people, when I mentioned that a light energy practitioner is always a light energy practitioner, and if you handle dark energy, you immediately are marked as dark by God. That there is no 50-50. Well, I think it was last week. I dreamed of my half sister, Rumbi. She's 2 years older than me, and she was gifted. If I can say she was more psychic than me, I would be right. She was way more psychic than me. She really was. Because her timing was super perfect. She would tell us, we're going to get robbed. And 2 days later, we would be robbed. Okay. Like our televisions, house break-ins, home break-ins. Like literally. Anyway, last week, and she has been using her psychic abilities for the dark. Yes, she has been throwing juju at me. A lot of juju. A lot. She has been destroying my life. Okay? Really destroying my life. And it freaking confused me how she could do these evil things and still hold on to her gifts of light. It confused me. Not anymore. Last week, I had a dream. She came into my, she was in my house with my other half sister, her bestie, Linda. That half sister is 2 years younger than me. So she's 2 years older than me. She's child number 3. And I'm child number 4. And Linda is child number 5, right? They were besties. They were always very close, right? And they juju together, right? And they tried to poison me several years ago, like literally physically poison me several years ago. Anyway, they work together. Linda is not spiritual. She has to go and pay Sangomas to do her dirty work for her. But Rumbi is a very spiritual, right? So anyway, they were in my house. It's a cage, obviously, a cage that they put me in the dream world. They were in my house. It's a cage, and suddenly I was kicking them out of my house. So they were in my life. They tied their lives to mine. Pretty much every relative of mine did exactly that. They all did it. So anyway, so I was kicking them out of my house in the dream world. My ancestors and I were kicking them out of my house. They share the same parents, same mom, same dad, right? I'm not so sure about number 6. I think number 6 has her own father, Chenge, the one. I think she has her own father. Okay. And then 7 has the same father. I think the man who raised me, who was my dad, he was the father of 5. two of us did not belong to him. Me and number six, Chenge. She's on YouTube. She has a YouTube channel where she gives advice. Number six, she's on YouTube. I think she has her own dad. Anyway, where were we? Anyway, we in the dream, I overpowered my younger sister Linda. Okay, I pummeled the ish out of her. Okay, I pummeled the ish out of her, and I kicked her out. But my older half sister Rumbi, she and her bestie Kentani. Okay. And they've been besties since we were like 14 years old. So now I know that they've been besties because they do darkness together. And they are souls that have been together more than once. Okay. They are souls that have been together several, more than once. They walk together. So she and her bestie, they were not about to be, effed around. They decided to run. Okay. She and her bestie Kensani, they decided to run, like leave my house. So they packed their stuff. I didn't even know that Kensani was in there too. They packed their stuff so quickly from my house, and they were running, two dark energies sprinting out the door. But some things were left behind. So my ancestors and I are looking at what was left behind. In other words, they were not allowed to take those things. And my sister, my half sister, she had this beautiful gold cutlery made out of real gold in the dream world. Okay, made out of real pure gold, and they were sparkling amongst all her dirty stuff. And my ancestors said, it's now yours. You can either throw it away, throw this cutlery away, or you can keep it. Your choice. So I said, I'm going to get that cutlery is beautiful. I'm going to keep it. So we threw away the rest of all her other dark stuff, but we kept the cutlery. So what is cutlery? Cutlery are metaphysical tools given to you by God. She used her metaphysical tools to get dark tools. Pretty much. So God took away the gifts that he gave her and offered them to me. And I accepted them. That's last week. I'm going to be doing some amazing metaphysical stuff. I'm going to be even stronger. I am going to be even stronger. I am going to be even more powerful. I am going to be the ish that rocks and talks, because God stripped her of her light energy powers and offered them to me. Do you want them or not? And I said, I'm going to take them. Thank you. I am going to take them. So you see, there is no metaphysical scientist who can be either or. I've never unalived anyone. I've never thrown a horrible spell or ritual, even if it means it's going to save my life. I have never done it because my ancestors taught me well.